Hi, I'm Lee Rogers, and thank you for joining my channel today. Today, we're going to talk about one of the things in my book, Out of the Shadows and Into Your Light. We're going to talk about personal branding, but today I'm going to address some myths around personal branding. I'm only going to talk about one myth today, but it's a very important myth, a very important mindset for us to adopt. Is that personal branding is not just for celebrities. Personal branding is for everyone. It's for you. Many times we think that personal branding only applies to influencers, to celebrities, to famous people, but all of us have a brand, every single one of us. And if we don't control our brand, if we don't focus on it, other people will focus on it and tell us what our brand actually is. So remember, personal branding is not just for celebrities, influencers, famous people. All of us have a brand, every single one of us. So think about it. Your personal brand is like your reputation. It's like the fragrance you leave behind in a room. It's your values lived out. It's the promise that you deliver and that you give to other people about what they can expect when they're in your presence and what you always will give out. So think about it again. When you are going to work, when you're in a relationship, when you are getting a new client or delivering something to a new client or a new vendor, you want to make sure they can trust you. You want to make sure they understand your brand. Because what does that do? It builds credibility. It builds raving fans. It helps people to continue to want to do business with you, or even more, have a relationship with you, whether personally or professionally. So, again, to reiterate, every single one of us has a personal brand. It's up to you to focus on it, to think about it, to be strategic about how to communicate your values to everyone so that you can, again, build credibility and do amazing things. Live out your purpose and take everything to the next level. So remember, personal branding is not just for celebrities. It's not just for famous people. It is for everyone. And so you need to work on yours. So again, my book, Out of the Shadows and Into Your Light, make sure you click on the link if you want to order a copy. And I'm going to be talking about some other myths about personal branding all month long. So don't miss out. So again, personal branding is for everyone. Are you working on your personal brand? Because if you are looking to, again, grow your business, grow your influence at work, get into a new, deep, meaningful relationship, relationships too, you have to work on your personal brand. And we're going to talk about not only the myths of personal branding, but how to work on your personal brand. Let me tell you a secret. Come here. Personal branding begins with understanding your values. Not your colors, not the logo, but your values, who you are deep down, okay? So, going back to the myth, again, personal branding is for everyone, not just celebrities, influencers, all of that. It's for everyone. And we're going to start by thinking about our personal brand by understanding your values. What do you do well, and what do you promise to do for others? I really love when I talk about personal branding being the fragrance you leave behind in the room. Think about it. All of us probably have an aunt, a grandparent, a mother, a sister, a friend who wore amazing cologne, perfume, lotion, something, right? A fragrance that every single time you smell that fragrance, you think of the person. And so what does that mean? It meant that they were consistent in using that fragrance. They consistently smelled a certain way, so then when they left the room, they left a fragrance behind. So the key is consistency. They consistently did the same thing and left a fragrance behind. So fast forward that to your personal brand. What is it that you consistently do, believe, think? What is it that you're leaving behind? Think about that. What fragrance, what personal brand, values, energy, vibe are you consistently leaving behind, so that when people see you, hear your name, they know, they get a feeling, they get a sense of who you are, and they know that that is because you are consistently the same person, that you consistently deliver the same type of energy, excellence, all of that. So I know I've gone on a little bit about this. Started off talking about the myths of personal branding, starting with our first myth of everyone has a personal brand. It's not just for celebrities. And then talked a little bit about knowing your personal brand begins with understanding your values. And then again, personal branding is sort of like that fragrance you leave behind. What is it that you consistently do, put on, so that wherever you go, people remember you and know that you are authentically who you are. All right, that's enough for today. So be sure to subscribe, like this video, share it, and most importantly, come back again to hear about more myths on personal branding. And don't forget to purchase the book, Out of the Shadows and Into Your Light, a guide on personal branding. All right, see you later.